Hi friends of the twins, welcome back to the channel. In today's video we are here at Shonda's house, and just as the inside has undergone renovation, so has the outside. If some of you will remember, her house used to be blue. It is definitely that time of year, friends. Yep, the holidays are fast approaching. As the parents of all adult children, we are definitely excited to have them all in the same place at the same time. This year, when they drive up for the holiday gathering, they will be greeted by a spectacular light show. Friends, these are the Lumary Smart Landscape Lights Pro. It flashes 6 different colors of lights, and they also have different flashing modes, as you can see here. They're also IP65 waterproof. Now, to get to the fun part, which for us was the variations of the lighting and the flash sequences, there are 4 ways that this can be done, friends. You can, 1, download the Lumary app and you can control everything from your cell phone. 2, you can also use your Alexa or Google Assistant to help you. 3, it comes with a remote control. Now, the batteries are not included. You just need 3 AAA batteries. Or number 4, there is a control box that you can use that will give you the light sequence of your choice. We love the voice activation feature, such as using your Alexa, and we also love the fact that you can sync your lights to music. These lights are very versatile, friends of the twins. You could mount them on a wall, just say outside of your home. You could mount them on the side of a building. You could also use them on the inside of your home. And one thing that we particularly love is that, like we said, with the holidays coming up, they are perfect, just say for Halloween and Christmas. Now, it's not 6 individual lights, but as you can see here, they are all corded together on a 65-foot cord. So no worries, you will have plenty of room to place them wherever you like. It's very easy to get them set up. It's just a matter of placing 1 screw and then staking them into the ground. Now, the spotlight itself is made of metal and it has a 270-degree rotation. If you're interested in having some new landscape lighting that is versatile and will take you all throughout the seasons, then we will have the website link for you down in the description box. When you go over there, you'll see that Lumary is currently running a sale. This Halloween sale is going to run from October 21st through October 31st. You can save on many different options of lighting. You'll have some products of up to 35% off, as well as some BOGO deals. And now I want to take a minute and share with y'all Shonda's gardens. This is just outside of her gate here. The yellow flowers are lantana, and if any of you know anything about lantana, you know that it spreads. This is how much her lantana has spread. I think she started out with maybe 1 or 2 pottings, and it just kind of took off and took over. That's what lantana does. It will take over your garden. It spreads so much. And now we're taking a look here in my yard at my lantana. Y'all remember our DIY little gardens that we put on either side of the driveway? Well, I put lantana in them, but what I did was I kept mine potted. I knew from Shonda's years of gardening that the lantana would completely consume this little area, and so I kept mine in containers, and this is how they ended up. They are so full, so pretty, and I know for this little space, keeping them in a container was the best option. And now we'll talk about the elephant ears. I'm not sure how old these elephant ears are here, but friends, if you think that these are big, you just wait until we get closer to the house. Shonda has the biggest elephant ears that I have ever seen, the ones that are in her little garden near the front porch. And here I'm showing you that she does have out deer netting for certain ones of her flowers, and I forget the name of these flowers, but she did that, of course, because the deer will eat those. The farm equipment is something that she's always wanted, and I think now she's had this equipment about 2 years. How many of you remember when the house was blue? Yep, this is the color. Well, it's not the original color. The original color of the house was white, but then Shonda She's been here about 6 years. She changed it to this beautiful shade of, it's almost like a Caribbean blue. It was a really beautiful color. And I want y'all to take notice of the railings and the poles. And here is the after. What a beautiful transformation. Now, the shutters on the house. Surprisingly enough, y'all, these are the exact same shutters as before. The shutters were always cedar. She just painted the other side, one side, you know, when the house was blue. So when they changed this color and wanted to update and go with the cedar look, she just simply turned the shutters. Why do I keep saying shingles? She simply turned the shutters over and exposed the already natural cedar side. So that was just absolutely perfect. Her garden did very well this summer. This area we're looking at here, right here, actually used to be a koi pond. When she first moved into the house, the former owners had been using it as a koi pond, but they filled in the dirt and it has just been the perfect garden area. All of her plants just did exceptionally well, as they always do. Now, everything that you see here in the garden is a perennial, except for the coleus. She did plant the coleus this year, but every year, like I said, this is her 6th year being here, she can look forward to having a full and beautiful garden. Her rose bushes did well, and now y'all look. Like I said, Shonda has the biggest elephant ears ever. I had a hard time kind of finding me some elephant ears this year, but eventually I did find some at the Home Depot, and so I got 4 of them planted. These are about 5 years old, and every year that they come back, they are bigger and bigger and bigger. Until this year, Friends of the Twins, they are huge. The perception is definitely off on this video. It's not doing them justice, and there is one that is kind of towards the back. Y'all, I swear it's as big and as tall as I am. And here, as we look at the porch, you can see the railings have been changed out, adding the cedar and the wrought iron. And so it just perfectly accents her flowers. Everything just looks so beautiful. With her renovations out here, she wanted more of a craftsman style. And so she has been very happy, and it is just, oh man. And then when you add the Lumary lighting at night, oh, it is just kind of spectacular. We got Miss Thang standing guard here on the porch. Shonda picked her up from Home Goods. I want to say if it wasn't last summer, it was definitely the summer before. We need to give her a name. And as we look at her wooden rocking chairs, y'all have probably seen these. Shonda picked these up from Kroger. You know how Kroger sells these almost every summer. I know for the past 3 or 4 years, I've seen them being offered at Kroger. So that is where she picked those up. I want to say they were about $99. They were somewhere in there, $99 to $129, somewhere in there. Thank you again to Lumary for sponsoring a portion of today's video. Friends of the Twins will have all of their information linked for you down in the description box below. As always, we want you to make the life that you live a life that you love, because life is short. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.